Folks continue to lose money on flips, and I'm going to go over the reason why that is and how you can avoid that. Hi, I'm Terry Bailey with Selling Utah Real Estate. First and foremost, I want to talk about what flipping is. You need to look at it as what it is. It's a job. You're typically spending a lot of time to find a deal, get a deal, put it under contract, close it, and then a lot of time managing contractors to make sure the job is done correctly, and then going through the effort of selling it on the back end. So it's not passive real estate investing that's pocket money. Here you're trading time for money. And that's okay, just make sure you have the right expectation. Now folks have started to lose a lot more money on their job. The biggest reason why I think that is because they have a different idea of what success looks like on a flip. I actually heard one of my friends say this, and I love him, but I don't agree with this. He said a base hit is if you're making 10 to 20 grand on a flip. A double, you're making 20 to 30. A triple, you're making 30 to 50. And a home run, you're making 80K plus. Now this will vary on your market, but I would rather use percentages. And here's how I evaluate the flips and if it's something that's worth us taking on. We want to look at the after repair value. That's going to be the price that we can sell the property for after we've done everything that we need to on it. And especially in this changing market, you need to be very conservative with that number. We take that after repair value, times it by 8%. That leaves us a 20% margin. And then we subtract the repair costs on that. And the number that we get at the bottom of that is our maximum offer price. Now let's talk a little bit about the 0.8. For me, it's less about 10K, 20K, 30K. It's about how does that range in terms of the purchase price of the home. So if I'm buying a $500,000 home, I'm looking to make a 50% profit on that. If I'm buying $1 million home, I'm wanting to make a $100,000 profit on it. If it's a $300,000 home, I want to make a 30K profit on that, and so on and so forth. The reason it's more percentage-based is because that's your risk level. On your higher end homes, yes, you have bigger potential margins there, but your risk level is also a lot higher for your hard money and for your repairs. So we have that 10% margin that we want to make on it. And then we have 10% that's typically spent towards closing costs, agent fees, hard money fees, and any other miscellaneous fees that might be associated with selling the property. So for us, if it fits that criteria, it's worth looking at and buying. But for most people, they just said, hey, I think this property will be good. I think we can make some money on it. I think there's a good margin there, but they didn't actually go through this process that I'm talking about. And that's why they've started to lose money on deals. And especially if they were doing it only to make 10 to 20K, to me, making 10 to 20K on the deal is a loss. With the amount of time that you need to allocate to get that 10 to 20K, it's probably not worth your time or the risk that's associated with that same purchase. So make sure your deals have meat on them before you go out and buy them. It's gonna save you a lot of heartache and headache. Follow for all things real estate.